What's going on, everybody? Rico here. Today's topic is how to fix a bad credit score quickly. Welcome again to this live. We are now on Facebook Live right now. We go live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, West Coast time, Cali time. Okay, guys? So, again, I'm waiting for everybody to jump on the live real quick. What we're going to be talking about today, again, is how to fix a bad credit score quickly. Hey, Diana, how's it going? Okay. So if you're jumping on the live, hey, I just want to know where city and state you're from. All right. Myself, I'm in Temecula, California. All right. If you do have Instagram, follow us at Approve Repair. All right. Approve Repair on Instagram. All right. And Approve Repair on Facebook page. All right, guys. So again, we're going to be talking about how to fix a bad credit score quickly. All right. Now, depending on how quick you like it is depending on how much work you're going to put in, obviously, right? We're just going to wait for a little bit more people to jump on real quick. So a little bit about myself. For those of you who do not know, who are watching the replay, comment in the section below replay if you are watching the replay. Newark, New Jersey. Hey, Henry, how's it going? Little bit about myself. My name is Rico. Back in 2009, I was a victim of identity theft. Okay. While serving in Iraq. While I was serving in Iraq, hey, Sarah. While I was serving in Iraq, I was a victim of identity theft. I had $6,000 taken away from my bank account, plummeted my score to the 500s, and I felt vulnerable. I felt helpless. I didn't know how to, handle a situation, especially being in Iraq, right? So when I came home, I applied for cars, apartments, and stuff like that, and I couldn't get approved because of my credit score was low. I felt vulnerable. I felt uneducated. Fast forward 9 years to 10 years later, I've invested over $50,000 in mentorship and courses and just business life coaches and mentorship on how credit works, why it's important, how to fix it, more importantly, and then the most important part, how to use your credit to create passive income, financial freedom. And to this day, I own 3 passive income businesses utilizing credit and business credit. Okay. Now I'm embarking to teach people on this channel, this YouTube channel, this Facebook group, to basically, spread the knowledge. We were never taught this in schools. We were never taught this in our cultures. Right. So, at least me anyways. Right. So I want to bring this to educate the people. If you have family and friends, invite them, share with them this link. All right. Share them in the group. All right. And we do this live every Tuesday, guys. Uncut, raw, live every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, West Coast time. All right. North Carolina, what I missed. Sorry, I'm late. No, you're good, Cynthia. We're about to get rolling. We're about to get started. We're just waiting for people to hop on. If you are on live, thank you. Congratulations for being on live. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you decided to be here with me. All right. And I decided to be with you, right? Because I want to share this information. This is information that I feel that everybody should have and go apply. All right. So again, today's topic is how to fix a bad credit score quickly. Okay. We're going to talk about 4 points and we're going to get right into them. Okay. Just right in time. Good job. Good job, guys. All right. So first things first on how to, fix a bad credit score quickly. First of all, if you're less than a 780 credit score, you need to get past a 780 credit score, because once you're above a 780 credit score, you are valued at $100,000 plus. All right. Business credit, personal credit, etc. So that's why, you are the creditor when you're a past 780 credit score. Okay. So the goal should always be to be above 780, 800s, right? Below 740 is where you start to get a little bit, on the bad side. People think that's high. It is high. It is high. I aim for your goal to be at a 780. Okay, guys. So again, if you are joining us live, we go live every Tuesday. Mark it on your calendars at this time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 9 p.m. East Coast time. I'm from the East Coast originally. All right. Shout out Connecticut, right? But the thing is that mark this on your calendars, guys, so you can stay in tune on what the topics we'll talk about every week, right? All right, so let's get into it. How to fix a bad credit score quickly. I'm here, Atlanta in the house. Okay, so first things first, guys. All right, first things first is you need to have credit monitoring. I say this a lot. A lot of this stuff might be, repeated, but the thing is that I want to drill into you guys' head how important this is and how easy and simple these steps are. Okay. All right, so credit monitoring. What is credit monitoring? Basically, what credit monitoring is a service to where you are able to track your scores, and or if you're a victim of identity theft. Did you know that you're protected up to $1 million in liability insurance once you have a credit monitoring service? I like to tell people this: you should always keep your credit monitoring service until the day you die. Here's why: because you never know when you're going to be a victim of identity theft. A lot of people are a victim of identity theft every day. All right. So you never know when you're going to be one yourself. It's always to keep your credit monitoring updated. All right. And you want to check it every month, every 30 days. Okay. Now there's other services out there, Credit Karma, Experian. I recommend I'm crazy. I got Credit Karma. I got, Experian, and I got something that's called Identity IQ. Identity IQ is something that can pull all three reports from Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. They pull from all three credit bureaus and they give you a monthly updated report, right? Every 30 days. So it is important that you have this for the rest. That's the first step. Why? Because first of all, you want to have credit monitoring to protect you from identity theft so you can have liability insurance. Not only that, you actually get credit monitoring alerts to say if you're delinquent in something, and or something an inquiry pops up to say if somebody applied for something in your name, right, or something like that, or when a negative item is deleted or something is increased, whatever have you, guys. Credit monitoring is key. You should keep it even after you have an 800 credit score or an 850 credit score. You should always keep credit monitoring for the rest of your life. Why? Because you should be measuring your credit more than your bank account. I'm just saying, use your credit, other people's money, to create financial freedom, and then use your money, your debit card, your cash, to invest into the stock market and or real estate. But that's going way overboard. We'll talk about that on another live. That's a little bit more advanced, but that's the goal, right? We have to fix our credit so we can get there. All right, guys. Do you guys understand? Can I get some hearts and some likes? If you guys are with me so far, I see a lot of people on. Again, we're growing every day, guys. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm glad that you guys are here live. If you are here live, comment in the section below live. All right. So I know you're with me live. And then if you are watching the replay, comment in the section below replay. All right, guys. I want this to be the biggest credit repair group out there. Okay. Yeah. Wow. 780. Correct. Yes. 780. All right. I see someone trying to go live. We will bring you. We'll do that another day. Right. We're gonna keep on going. All right. Jing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Let me get some hearts, some like, guys. Okay. So credit monitoring. That's the first step. And also the reason why you want credit monitoring is you want to see your reports. You want to know how to read your reports accurately, updated every 30 days, right? You want to see your reports to see what's accurate, what's reporting good, what's reporting bad, etc. So you can print those reports or have it on your desk, your mobile, right? Now, if you need a credit monitoring service, right? If you don't have a credit monitoring service at all and you're interested in having a credit monitoring service, comment in the section below credit monitoring and we'll send you the link. One of my team members or myself will send you a link either to your messages folder or the comment right here below. But it's important that you have credit monitoring, okay? That's how you're going to be able to be protected from identity theft. You'll get alerts, and then also you're able to see what's on your credit, your scores, and what's on your reports, whether it's collections, charge-offs, bankruptcies, child support, you name it. Anything, that's what we provide, right? We'll give you the link so we can pull from all three credit bureaus. So Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax all in one, and you can see them every 30 days, okay? So Jane Valesco, credit monitoring. June, give her a link, please. Awesome. So now that we know that credit monitoring is the first step into fixing a bad credit score quickly, because how we're gonna know if what's on our to fix if we don't have credit monitoring, right, guys? Credit monitoring is the most important part. All right, you have to have credit monitoring, even after you fix all of the negative stuff on your credit. All right, you're welcome, Jing. Even after you fix all the negative stuff on your credit, you want to keep it after because you want to monitor your credit even after you're in the 800s. Okay, so the next thing, how to fix your credit score fast and quickly, right? How to fix a bad credit score quickly is this: late payments, guys. Okay, we got to attack the late payments. First of all, you should not be late. Okay, what is credit? Basically, credit is how good are you and on time are you able to make on-time payments. If you're on time, they're going to reward you with a better score. All right. So my company would just put the link right there for credit monitoring right there, Jing. And if you can also give it to her as well, June, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so again, late payments. Listen, you shouldn't. When a late payment hits your report, guys, it's not good. Okay, if you're late, if you have one late payment, which is 35% of your score overall, it's the highest impactful thing on your credit score. If you're late more than 30 days, so let's say the due date today is what, the 10th. If by September 10th you haven't paid, on September 11th, they're going to report to all three credit bureaus and say, look, this consumer, which is you, is late 30 days. What does that do to your score? It drops it anywhere from 50 points all the way to 150 points or more. All right. That's 30 days. If you're late another term, which is 60 days, all right, that turns into 60 days. All right. Another term, that's 90 days, 120, 180. Do you see where I'm going with this, guys? Once you reach the 180 mark, they now close your account, they charge it off, and they send it to collections. We'll be talking about that next. But here's the thing, all right? How to fix this late payment issue. It's one of the hardest things to fix, all right? Late payments is the hardest, besides like bankruptcies and stuff like that. But I think late payments over bankruptcies, late payments is the hardest to fix. Why? Because they have proof, right? And chances are you were late. But sometimes there's algorithms and systems that they're human error, so there might be a mix-up, right? So what you want to do is this: you want to get your report from your credit monitoring, and you're going to look for any inaccuracies. All right, you got to know how to read a report. You're going to look for any inaccuracies. All right, being that you're protected by the FCRA, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you have the right to challenge that late payment. All right. Just make sure it's one late payment, max two. If it's more than 3 late payments too, side note, by the way, guys, it's going to be very hard to update those payments. You probably have to either wait the 7 years, because it takes 7 years to get a late payment off of your credit report. And after 2 years, it ages down for severity. But 7 years, it'll be off your credit report, right? You don't want to wait 7 years. I either recommend getting rid of the account or trade line or trying to fix that, all right? What's going on, Nicole? Awesome. So I just saw Cynthia. We'll get back to your question. We're gonna save all the questions at the end. All right. Copy and paste it so we can ask it. All right. Yeah. 7 years. Okay. So late payment. So what you want to do is this: how to fix this late payment issue. Stop being late. I'm gonna be real with you. Hey, again, I don't know if it's the military in me or I'm just keeping it real with you. Right? You may not like what I'm saying, but it's the truth. All right? Stop being late. Be an adult, all right? And make your payments on time. However, yes, there's some instances where you can't make those payments. You lost a job. You lost something, medical, COVID, whatever, right? However, you can still use that in the disputing methods. COVID just happened, right? A lot of people lost their jobs. That's a good excuse if you ask me. Hey, I had no... So what you do is this. You want to call the company, right? Cynthia is laughing. I'm just being real. You want to call the company and say, look, it's COVID. I haven't had the chance to make payments. Is there some way we can make an arrangement plan? I'm going to be late on this time. Can you know it? Can you do something, right? Be human. Be human and be sympathetic. One, you can go that route, or you can send them the letter, which is in my ebook. We have an ebook that has these late payment letters to where I use the exact same letters that I use for my clients. You can use for yourself. If you're interested in that ebook, to erase, late payments, collections, etc., comment in the section below ebook. All right. But anyways, so late payments, there's something called a goodwill letter you can send. But basically, you want to call the creditor, obtain off your credit monitoring service, right? Off your report. You're going to call the lender and say, look, explain to them, hey, can I talk to a supervisor? Or can someone please help me? Look, I'm never late, right? I'm never late. I went through a hardship. Talk about your hardship, talk about your hardship. They're human too. Somehow, if you keep on trying, hang up, call again, hang up, call again. If you keep on trying, you'll get that late payment removed. I've seen it done. I've done it myself, for myself and for my clients, okay? Or you can send a letter in, and basically, since you are protected by the FCRA, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you can always use that law to basically remove that late payment. Now, sometimes when you are disputing a late payment, be wary, because sometimes they can erase the whole account. So be wary of that. What's going on, Jalen? All right. So late payments, guys, you want to get rid of late payments. They're 35% of your score. They're the most impactful. Now, what do you do to prevent this issue in the future? What you're going to do is this. You're going to call the bank or installment or lender or whatever loan you have, and you're going to tell them to take automatic payments. Whenever you get that deposit check, right, that's when you want to have them take out that payment, installment payment, so you can pay automatically, okay? You want to pay automatically, all right? All right, so Michael Lance, I see your question. Save that question, copy and paste it so we can ask it after when it's Q&A, all right? Great questions, okay, guys? So let me finish the lesson and then we can go with it, okay? So late payments, okay? Back to what I was saying. So you want to set up for automatic payments so you do not miss a payment, all right? Collections are just late payments balled up into one, like 5 missed payments, right? Because once you have a lot of missed payments, after 180th day, they go to charge off. They write off your account saying that you're a profit and loss. They sell it, and then they sell it to collection agency, okay? So late payments, there's 35% of your score. Set up auto pay. Call the credit card company. Tell them, look, if I can speak to your supervisor, right? Ask to speak to the supervisor. They'll ask, is there anything I can help you with? Try. Humanize yourself. Be nice. Don't demand, hey, give me my stuff back and get it off. You're trying to collect honey, So be nice to them, be sympathetic. If it doesn't work, hang up, call again another day. Or you can write a letter to the actual lender, the credit bureaus, and the furnisher, the creditor. Send them both a letter. All right. And again, we provide these letters in our ebook. If you're interested in our ebook, comment in the section below ebook. But these letters will remove those late payments. Okay. Okay. So with that being said, let's move on to the next. All right. Are you guys finding value in this? Can I get some hearts and some likes? I want to see what you guys are thinking so far. Are you guys following me so far? Do you understand the late payment, right? The late payments and how severe they are, how detrimental they do to your score. They're 35% of your score, okay? All right, hold on. People messaging me when I'm on a live. I'm on a live right now. Okay, sorry. All right. It's funny, they're supposed to be on this live. There's get this knowledge, get this knowledge. Hey, you can only help so many people, right? Until they want to be helped. But anyways, look, the next thing, all right? And the late payments, it builds habits, all right? Yes. Ebook, please. Deborah, we'll send you that ebook right away. Awesome. All right, great, guys. So much value that I told my staff, don't bother me right now. Do as you please. Jane, nice. Thank you. All right. So basically, let's talk about the next thing and how to fix a bad credit score quickly, okay? The next thing is your collections, okay? Ding, ding. We just talked about them, right? So now that you understand how late payments work, we need to get rid of these derogatory remarks, which is collections. Now, what are collections, all right? Like I said, collections are just late payments, right? Late payments that, over time, after the 180th late payment, they close down the account. They charge off the account. And sometimes that charge off, let's say it was AT&T. They say, look, hey, Rico, I know that we've been trying to hit you up for 6 months, 180 days. So what happens is, since you're not picking up the phone, you're ignoring us, we're going to ding your credit score, because we can do that. All right. You don't want to be a responsible human being. You don't want to be an adult. All right. We'll get you. We're going to put you on your credit report. I mean, they do have a point, right? If you're not making your payments, you should be not missing your payments anyways. However, there's a law out there called the FCRA that will protect you. Okay. So let's get into that. So what happens is this. After the 180th day, AT&T says, since we're a multi-billion-dollar company, we're going to write you off as a profit and loss. We're going to charge off your account. That's how the rich get rich and the poor get poor, right? They write you off as a profit and loss, a tax write-off. What you don't know as a consumer, because you have rights as a consumer rights, what you don't know is this. They sell that third-party debt they sold that debt that you had with AT&T, let's say $50 to $200 or $1,000, whatever, and they sell it to a third-party collection agency, portfolio recovery, what have you, and Kane and Weiner. If you have collections on your report, comment in the section below collections. Hey, I had collections before. I told you guys, I had collections before. All right. Don't be shy. We're here to help each other, right? So if you have collections, comment in the section below collections. All right. And one of my staff members will reach out to you to see how we can help you if you're interested. Okay. And or again, we do have these letters to remove collections off your report. We can either give you the letters, right, with the ebook, or if you're interested in us doing this for you to remove collections, comment in the section below interested, and we'll reach out to you so we can actually remove the collections for you. You can look at all my profile. You can look at all the group chats, how we've got people into home removing collections, etc. All right. But anyways, back to the lesson. Collections, right? They sell your debt to a third-party collection agency. All right. They sell your debt to a third-party collections agency. However, though, guys, right? You never gave them authorization and or a signature, wet ink, a black signature stating, oh, you guys can do that on my behalf. So what was that? In my opinion, that's identity theft. If you don't, okay, all right. So we can go further. We can play the game. You want to play games? We can play games. All right. So the thing is, Deborah's interested, June, on working with us. Okay, great, awesome, Deborah. We'll get right to you. My team member will reach out to you. Okay. So the thing is this, guys. Okay. You never gave them authorization to sell that debt. All right. So what does the FCRA say? And what does the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act say? Well, they have to verify and validate that it is you that you indeed owe that debt. And if they cannot verify and validate that debt, they can't prove it, they must remove it from your account. Does that make sense, guys? Comment in the section below. Makes sense, okay? Michael Lance, yes, we can definitely do this for you. Again, we're gonna answer all the questions after. And we'll definitely go on. We'll do a little live or something like that after. Okay. So collections. I mean, and they break the law. You may not know, but a lot of the laws is this: if they call you before 8 a.m., that's a violation of the law on their end, or after 9 p.m. Or did you know that if they threaten to garnish your wages, that's against the law? Or if they use any profanity, that's against the law? Or if they reach out to you, a family member or your friend or an employer regarding about your debt, that's also against the law. All right. This is what you want to do, guys. Okay. When a collection agency calls you, do not answer the phone. Do not verify yourself, because when you answer the phone, they say, hey, this is Kane Weiner, a portfolio recovery on a recorded line. Do you see what I'm saying? On a recorded line. Is this Rico? I'll either hang up, or I don't know who you're talking about. Who's this? Because once they got you on that recorded line, you're verified and validated. They say, okay, is this Joshua Rico? Yes, it is. This is how people who don't come to my group chats, right? Answer the phone. They say, yes, this is Joshua Rico. Hey, do you live at this address? Yes, I do. Is this your birthday? Yes, that's me. Awesome. What's the last 4 of your social? They confirm themselves. I'm like, what are you doing? You're confirming, you're validating. They have the ball is in their court now. Do you see what I'm saying? So do not verify. All right. Now, if you want to challenge these collections, which you have the right to, collections should not be on your report at all, guys. All right. Collections need to not be on the report at all. Okay. So yes, we can remove collections, and you can too. Okay. Again, if you want to know how to remove collections by yourself, we have the actual template that we use for our clients and get collections off their reports. Just the other day, we're gonna be having I'm gonna interview him live on YouTube. But we got Jose Gonzalez approved for a house. He's breaking escrow, new build over here in California. So we remove those collections and we get people into mortgages, into cars, to businesses. All right, the tactics that I'm teaching and I'm talking about right now on this live work, guys. All right, use the law and use this information that we're using. So if you do want those letters, again, comment in the section below ebook and we'll send you the ebook link. Or if you want us to do this for you, remove the collections for you, comment in the section below interested, and we'll send you, one of my partners and teammates will send you a link to get you started. Okay, see if we're a right fit. All right. So that's 3 things, guys, so far. I'm going to give you some more. If you guys are ready for some more bonuses, comment in the section below, ready for more. All right. Cynthia, damn, I wish I found you sooner. That's how I answered. No, Cynthia, do not answer the collectors agencies. All right. Do not answer them. Do not answer them. All right. Can't get rent in apartment. Can't get financing, get credit cards. Living off of cash sucks. Michael Lance. So the good thing about this is that's a good thing. The good thing about this is this: once you're have a good credit score, about the 780s, you'll be ready for the next step. And I'll drop my little promotion that I'm doing after the end. We'll talk about that. Ready for more. Ready for more. You guys ready? Okay, good. Ready for more knowledge. I love the feedback, guys. I'm like, where you guys at? I gotta hear you. Are awesome. If you guys do have an Instagram as well, again, follow me at Approve Repair, right? And we'll show love back. Okay, guys. So yeah, we'll send you those ebooks. All right. So ready for more. So let's recap on how to fix a bad credit score quickly. All right. You need credit monitoring. All right. You need to see your reports. Right. Late payments. Do not make any more late payments. Be an adult. You call the bank and set up auto pay. Always set up auto pay. Also, pay 3 to 5 days before the due date and reporting date. All right. Know that. Go back to this live if you don't record it. I always report my live recordings. Go back to this if you need a reference. All right. So late payments, 35% of your score. Do not miss a late payment, and then get those handled. Okay. Collections. They have to verify and validate that it is you. Remove the collections off your credit report. If you do these things, guys, right here, your credit score is going to shoot up. Okay. But this next thing I'm going to talk about baffles a lot of people. And I'm going to break it down slow so you understand, all right? I'm a Marine. We could break it down pretty simple, dummy style, okay? Keep it simple, stupid is how we do it in the military, all right? But this is how we're going to break it down. So who can guess what the next thing is to increase your credit score or fix a bad credit score quickly? Who can guess? Comment in the section below. What's your guess to fix a bad credit score quickly? Comment in the section below. What is your guess? All right. I'll wait for that. Bring it. All right. Ready for the knowledge, Deborah says. Who can guess what is the next thing we're going to talk about? Let's see if you guys have been watching my past videos in the group or in the channel. Cynthia, you on the money with it. All right, guys. It is utilization. All right. Utilization. Jing says pay it off. That's a good thing too. So I'm going to explain, okay? The next thing on your credit report. So, after your credit monitoring, you look at your reports. You see the late payment. We got rid of that. Collections. We got rid of that. The only thing that's stopping you to reaching those 700s and up is your utilization, guys. What is utilization? Well, let's do for a little. Let's see. How do I say this? For instructional purposes only. Let's pull up Credit Karma on your app on your phone. Okay. You're going to go to Credit Karma. And what you're going to do on Credit Karma or on the desktop, whatever, is, let's say, once you log into your Credit Karma, you're going to see two scores, TransUnion and Equifax, right? Not Experian, because Experian has their own thing, right? So let's click TransUnion, for example. When you scroll down, you see the score for TransUnion. When you scroll down, you're going to see the factors of credit factors, all right? And the top is going to be payment history. I should always read 100%. The next one is going to be credit card utilization or credit card use. And you can be brave and share it with me in the comment section below. What is your current credit card use? And what is the percentage that you need to be at? Let's see where we're at, guys. All right. I'm gonna give it a couple seconds. All right. Credit card utilization. All right. Now, if this says no data or zero, that means you have no credit cards, and that's even worse. Okay. You're missing 30% of your score, because this section, guys, is 30% of your score. Okay. So 30% of your score, that's like, having a 100-question SAT test and not answering 30 questions, and they're multiple choice. All right. 61, but I need to be at 30. Shamika says 61%, but I need to be at 30. Thank you for being brave, Shamika. All right. You're at 61. You need to be at 30. All right. 3 to 9%. I'm at 10%, but don't need to be any less than 9%. Okay, good. Shamika, look, I need you to get below 9% as soon as possible. 30 is okay. Don't get me wrong. That's what the lenders and mortgages people say. But if you go to Credit Karma and you click the actual credit card use, the percentage, you're going to see a legend. You're going to see a red, orange, yellow, green, light green, and dark green. In the dark green, it'll say 0 to 9%. That's where you want to be. 0 to 9%. And if you want to get extra ninja techie and hack the system, it's actually 1 to 3% utilization, guys. 1 to 3% utilization is the magic number to stay at all times. So what does that mean? 0 is good too. It's not better than 1 to 3% though. They want to see you using a little bit, if that makes sense. I don't know what it does to the algorithm. It boosts up the algorithm like at least 20 points, all right? So if you have all of your cards zeroed out and then one of them at least 1 to 3%, you're good, all right? So Shamika, I guarantee you this, Shamika. Do me this favor. I'm going to remember you. Shamika Wilson. June, let's remember Shamika Wilson. I don't know what your utilization, how much you owe on those credit cards, but let's say it's $1,000 and you're at a 61%. What does that mean? You owe $610 out of the $1,000 of your credit limit because you're using 61%, right? So you have a $610 balance. Well, if you pay that balance off to where it's just 1 to 3% of that, do quick math. Oh man, you're making me do math. Okay, so times 0.3%. That's $30. You want to leave a balance of no more than $30. Okay, guys. If you're higher but pay them off, how fast does the credit score go back up? Okay, good question. We'll leave that at the end. So back to what I was saying. Utilization needs to be 1 to 3% if you want to get extra techie. But anything below 9%, guys, you are golden. Okay? Be below 9%. I guarantee you, Shamika, once you pay that off, your credit score is going to shoot up. And once it shoots up, I want you to screenshot my face or screenshot my Instagram, tag me and say, this guy's the truth. No, I'm just joking. It would be greatly appreciated. But the thing is this. You did it yourself. You took the action. You took this knowledge in this group, right? You took this knowledge in this group and you applied it. Knowledge is only power once applied. Knowledge ain't shit if you're not applying it. Excuse me to be blunt and frank, but again, it's the military in me. All right. So, Shamika, pay off this balance, right? Before the reporting and due date. You want to call. Hey, guys, and you guys are listening. All right. You always want to call the bank and say, hey, what's my due date and my reporting date? Write it on your notes, on your calendar, on your alarm, whatever, right? All right. So write that down so you know to pay 3 to 5 days before then. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So now Utilization, guys, you need to be below 9%. A lot of people say 30% or lower, but it's really 9% or lower. Show you right. You know, right, all right? Okay? So the last bonus tip that I'm going to give you, all right? And I did this kind of in order, guys. I did this in order because the severity is basically in order, right? But the last thing, after all your stuff is repaired, meaning, you know, you got your credit monitoring, you got your late payments off, you got your collections, derogatories off, bankruptcies, child support, judgment liens, all of that negative stuff off your report, and your utilization is at below 9%. Now, I do want to add something, a little bonus tip for you guys who are watching. I need you to have at least two credit cards under your name that equal up to $5,000 in total credit limit. All right. I'll talk about that more in lives, but they need to be at least 2 years of age. I'll talk about why that's important. I'll just say one word: funding. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. We'll talk about that another time. This is a little bit more advanced, but this is about credit repair and credit. Okay. So get at least two credit cards. Okay. Max them out or get the limits to 5,000 for two credit cards, age them for 2 years. Those are primary accounts. Now you have revolving debt, which is revolving utilization, which is credit card utilization, right? Stay below 9%. Okay. Now, after all that, you've got your late payments, your collections off, and your utilization is below 9%. The last thing you want to do is add authorized users. Okay. Now, what does this do? Authorized users can help boost your age, and it can help boost your credit limit. Okay, what does that do? What happens? Let's say this, okay? Let's say if you are Shamika, good example. You ready for this, Shamika? Look, listen. Shamika, look, let's say if you don't have any collections, no late payments, nothing really bad on your credit report, right? But let's say you currently have $1,000 credit limit, just for instructional purposes. And remember, you're at a 61% right now, right? Which is $600, right? What would happen if we slapped on an authorized user on your report? And if you don't know what the authorized user is, look through my group and you can go to that video. But let's say we slap an authorized user, piggybacking, right? And I put her on my credit card, and it says now her and I had like a $10,000 credit limit, right? Which I do. I have $25,000 credit limits on one card, right? That's what happens after you reach the 780 score. But anyways, let's say I put her on my authorized user list. What is going to happen to her score, guys? Comment in the section below. What's going to happen to her score? If now, because what's on my credit card, since I'm adding her as an authorized user, that information on my credit card is going to transfer to her credit report. So now she doesn't have 1,000 credit limit. She has 11,000 credit limit. What is let's see, 600 divided by 11,000, right? 0.05%. Talk to me. Now you're below the 9%. Now your credit score is going to skyrocket, and you didn't have to pay a dime. Let me rephrase that. If you don't pay for the trade line, of course, right? So what do I recommend that you guys do who are watching this replay and watching live? Get an old grandma, a family member or a friend that you trust with your life that has good credit, okay? On their credit card, get two of them. One for age and one for utilization. We're going a little bit advanced, but this is an extra bonus, which you guys, you're sticking with me. If I get some hearts and some likes, you're sticking with me. I love the, you know, the comments in the section below. But listen, back to what I was saying is this. You add that authorized user to your report from your grandma, you know, anything above 2 years. Now, make sure there's anything above 2 years, there's no late payments, and they're below 9% too, because whatever happens on their report is going to go on your report as an authorized user. Just know that, all right? And also with an authorized user, you're supposed to give them your full name, your address, your date of birth, and your full social to be added on, okay? All right, so let's recap, guys, how to fix a bad credit score quickly. Let's recap. Number one, credit monitoring. Credit monitoring, all right? You have to have credit monitoring. If you do not have credit monitoring and want to link to what we provide for our own clients, you want to keep this for life too. Comment credit monitoring, the link in the comment section below, and one of my members will send you a link via text message and or Facebook message, okay? Now, the next one is late payments. You do never want to be late, guys. And if you are late, again, you want to dispute those, call, Goodwill, call the lender and say, look, also too, you want to make the payments. You want to make that payment up and say, look, I haven't been late in this such time. It was only one time. Please, if you can find it in your heart, blah, blah, blah. Explain your situation. Be empathetic. You could be a little bit dramatic in your story. You see what I'm saying? But be empathetic, all right? So erase those late payments. There's 35% of your score. Next is collections. They have to verify you're protected by the law, guys. That's all I'm going to say. All these negative remarks, late payments, collections, bankruptcies, you're protected by the law. Look up the FCRA law. And or if you want the actual letters that we use for our own clients to get results, and you want to do this yourself, embark on this journey and actually learn yourself, comment in the section below ebook. All right? Comment ebook and we'll send you the link to our ebook. Click the link and all you got to do is, go from there. Take action, okay? Or if you're interested in getting collections removed or late payments removed and you want us to do it for you, send the letters for you, what would happen is basically, again, comment in the section below interested and we'll send you a link. All you're going to do is click that link, fill out your information, and one of my team members will reach out to you to give you a free consultation. We'll see where you're at, how we can help you, and we'll do the letters and mail it off for you. It's not an overnight process. As you know, credit repair is not an overnight process, but I only care about results, and we get results, okay? Just look at the group chat, look at my profile. We get people into homes, cars. I got people who are in my high-tier mentorship program. So once after their personal credit is fixed, now they start to build their personal credit so they can open up LLCs to do business credit and funding, right? Remember I said, once you're past a 781 credit score, you are valued at over $100,000 to $250,000 in credit cards and funding. What do you do with that money? Just exactly what I did. I used my credit to invest into a passive income, residual income opportunity, right? I put $35,000 down on an Amazon FBA store. All right, this is a little advanced, but I'm just you with me this long, right? I put $35,000 on a basically digital real estate, right? And then I fund the inventory for Amazon FBA with my credit cards. Also, those credit cards have points, hotel status, rental cards, etc. So I'm getting paid for my points and living free with my credit cards. I pay the credit cards off every month. I keep the profit and rinse and repeat. That's how you build wealth. And all this is done autonomously. I do this in my sleep. All I got to do is hire a CPA and file for taxes. Okay, guys. So again, that's way advanced. If you have a good credit score and you're ready to do one-on-one mentorship in business credit, first of all, you have to have a good personal credit score. You have to be good and built out to take advantage of this. If you have a 680 and above, I recommend 700 with at least 2 credit cards that equal up to $5,000. You have no derogatory remarks. You have no late payments, none of that, right? Then you qualify for what is called funding. Okay, we can get you anywhere from $15,000 all the way to $140,000 in funding. All right. So if you're interested in that, type in the comment section below business credit, and you get to work with me personally. All right. I only have a couple spots left. You have to be qualified for that, but that was a little bonus tip, guys. This is mainly for credit repair, personal credit repair, and the topic again was how to fix a bad credit score quickly. All right. Now we're gonna open up the Q&A. If you have any questions, comment in the section below your questions. So I have here some questions. Cynthia, what if I was late January 2021? May 2021, and I was affected by COVID. Is there a tactic to get those removed since it was through a pandemic? Yes, there's a law for that. There's a lot for that. All right. So what you're going to do is this. First of all, make sure you're up to date on your payments. Okay. Also, make sure when you're going to reach out to, you're going to obtain your credit monitoring, you're going to reach out to the information that it says on your credit monitoring, the actual company, and then call them. Just call them and say, look, I want to make things, I love your company. I speak about your company all the time. You know, you're trying to gather honey, not kick over the hive, you know? All right. So January through May. Oh. Okay. So yeah, you might need to get rid of the account, but here's what you do. Look, I mean, you can still, since it's COVID, you can still apply that law that you have and call them. Look, I had 5 late payments. It was because of COVID. I'm back on my feet now. If you want, I could pay all those 5 late payments right now on the phone. All right. I'll make an extra payment. Whatever you do to update my payment, I would greatly appreciate it. And then if they say no, hey, can I speak to your supervisor, please? Listen, sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't, guys. I'm going to be honest. I would say 80% of the time it does not work, okay? What works is sending in the letters and using the law, which we have in our ebook and what we do for our clients, okay? But I've had it work before too with one client that I had too. I say, hey, call and say this first before we send out any letters. Say this, be humble about it. Explain your stuff. Okay, thank you. I'm calling them tomorrow. Yes, call them tomorrow. What company was it with? If you don't mind me asking. All right. So let me know what company. Michael Lance, what happens when you when you have more than 5 late payments? Again, Michael, I just told Cynthia, if you have more than 5 late payments, listen, don't be late anymore. Okay. If you're making this money, guys, you know, it's really like common sense business, right? Chase Auto. Okay, Chase is a hard one. You're gonna have to call Chase and be like, look, explain to them the situation. Explain to them the situation, and they can do that. They can do that for you. So, like what we said today, just call them and ask for be sympathetic. Explain to them what really happened. COVID, I lost my job. I couldn't feed my bond. There was a death in the family that was sick. Blah blah blah. Like. You're human. They're human too. But give them some incentive. Give them some incentive. Hey, look, I can make a lump sum payment extra today just so you guys can do this for me, please. With a little bit of interest. I'd greatly appreciate it. And tag you on social media, etc. Or if they don't cooperate, you can also send a letter. Okay, now I'm going to post you on social media. You don't want to, this is consumer that I was going through COVID. You want to be like that, Chase? Now I'm going to post you on Twitter. Look at how horrible. It can go both ways, guys. But be nice first, okay? Back to Michael Lance. What happens when you have more than 5 late payments? So, again, it's basically the same thing. Try to call. Try to call first. It never hurts trying to hurt the call. Then you can send the letters that we have in the ebook, or we can do it for you. And or you might want to remove the whole account, or you could just wait 7 years. I'm not trying to wait no 7 years. I'd rather start from scratch because no credit. I'll say this very slowly and softly. But no credit is better than bad credit. That's all I got to say about that. All right. Okay. Thanks. All right. So Cynthia Lou, what happens if they ding your credit score before the 180 day? Can they do that? Yes, they can do that because they're dinging your score every time you're late, Cynthia. Every time you're late more than 31 days, they're dinging your score. 31 days, 30, boom, you have a 30 day. Oh, you want to be late another 30 days? That's 60 days, boom. Oh, you want to be late another 30 days? That's 90 days, boom. Oh, you want to be late another 30 days? That's 120. Chances are they're not gonna be like, okay, she's not gonna pay. So we're gonna charge this off and we're gonna sell her debt to a collection agency. The thing is this, guys, though, again, you wouldn't be going through I want to bring it back to my last live. I was talking about habits. Credit repair is not, okay, I'm going to pay a service or I'm going to fix my credit just so you could fall back in the same thing. The same situation. Sorry. The East Coast came out. All right. You don't want to be back in the same situation. You got to change your habits. You gotta ask yourself, write this down, write things down. I had to write this down today because, I gotta think about what I'm gonna talk about. Not think about, I just gotta stay on course, right? Get an agenda, get a whiteboard, write things down. write your goals down, and I promise in the next 30 days you're gonna start seeing them happen to fruition. All right. Back to what was I saying? Remind. So okay. So I hope you understand that, Brian King. If you are higher but pay them off, how fast does the credit score go up? I don't know if I answered this before, Brian. Can you explain that to me in depth, and then I'll answer this one. How soon after you pay off can you ask for a credit limit increase? Good question. All right. Okay, so this is what I recommend. This is a little advanced, Brian. You devil you. All right, so this is what you're gonna do, Brian. Whatever your credit limit is, you're gonna max that out. So say pay your bills or mortgage or rent or groceries on it. You're gonna max that out and pay it off before the reporting date and due date. You keep doing that for 3 to 6 months. After the 6th month, you can request up to 3 times the limit of the card. So say if you had a $3,000 card, that's $9,000 to $10,000. You can ask for an increase every 6 months. You want to do that with all your credit cards. Of course, you got to ask them this: if they do a hard pull or a soft pull. Hard pull meaning they run your full credit, they ask for your full social. If they do a soft pull, they're going to ask for your last 4. Does that make sense, Brian? I hope that makes sense. Man, we are going 51 minutes deep. I hope you guys found value in this chat, in this group, this live. If you did find value, please show some love. Please show some likes. Share this on your personal live, please. If you could share this on your personal live, or invite people, your family and friends. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Would definitely appreciate it. Also, we go live on YouTube as well. Apple Card is 60 to 90 days, no increase. There you go. Apple Card is 60 to 90 days, no increase. That's right, Jonathan. Yes, Apple Card is doing a big play right now. Why? Because they want you to use their products, right? Utilization higher than paid down to a 9%. How fast does it go up? So that depends. How fast is your reporting? I typically say 30 days, Brian, but every 30 days is going to update. But you have some reporting banks that they report, every 7 days or something like that, or every day. It just depends. But do 30 days, all right? The faster you can pay it off, the better. You are very knowledgeable. Thank you, Kinty. I appreciate it. But like I said, I just invested in my knowledge. I put it to work. I'm still a student of the game. I'm still learning, right? Not a student. I'm a student of the game humbly, but I do know my stuff. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's a soft or hard pull, better or worse. Soft pull is always better than a hard pull. Why? Because a hard pull is a hard inquiry. The more hard inquiries you have, the more riskier you look to lenders, if that makes sense. So you want to avoid hard inquiries altogether. You can have an 850 credit score. If you have 20 hard inquiries, you're going to get denied because you look too risky. All right. Should I be calling Experian if a hard inquiry is supposed to fall off on the hard inquiries? Only stay on for 24 months. On the 25th month, it falls off automatically. But if you see a hard inquiry on there from your credit monitoring service or your credit report that you do not recognize or that you didn't get approved for, that should be off your credit report immediately. And we do have a hard inquiry removal from Experian and TransUnion. Just hard inquiry removals special with that. All right. Can you get them removed? I don't know what you talk. Can you get what removed? All right. All right, guys. So okay, thanks. Can you get what removed, Brian? Awesome, guys. All right. So if you're talking about inquiries, yes, we can get them removed. If you're talking about negative accounts, yes, we can get them removed. Soft, you don't worry about the soft inquiries. You don't have to worry about the soft. Hard is where you want to worry about. Yes. Anything negative on your report, our company at Approved Repair, we can get them removed for you. So if you are interested in working with us, again, we're more than happy to help you. All right. Just go to approvedrepair.com. or type in the comment section below interested. If you want to work with us personally, we'll do the credit repair for you. All right. Fill out your information so we give you a consultation. Apple Card is no hard inquiry. They're not doing asking for a friend. Apple Card is no hard inquiry. Yes, but here's the thing. You want to be set up correctly. You can't just go straight for the Apple Card if your credit is horrible, or if you know, you have dings on your credit, you have inquiries, and if you're not a past a certain credit score. I do not recommend it, because then you're just going to waste a hard inquiry. All right. All right, guys. So we've been going on for 55 minutes. If there's no other questions, I think we'll end it. Again, if you want the letters to do this yourself, right? Comment in the section below, ebook, and or the link will be in the description box. Okay. If you're watching from YouTube. And if you are interested in working with us, we do this service for you. Go to approverepair.com or comment in the section below interested, and one of my team members will reach out to you. Fill out your information. We'll schedule a call. Get on the call, give you a free consultation to see if we're a right fit, to see where your credit is at and how we can help build it and remove the negative items of your report for you. Okay? Awesome, guys. And again, please follow my social media. Instagram, if you do have Instagram, follow right now at Approved Repair. Right? We'll be dropping more content behind the scenes. Okay? On the stories. And if you have YouTube, look up Joshua Rico, subscribe to my channel. And I just want to thank everybody for attending this live. If you made it this far, I rock with you. I rock with you. But look, why? Because you're taking time out of your day to further your knowledge. All right. And I do appreciate that, because that was me once ago. All right. So again, I wish you well. This is how to fix a bad credit score quickly. Sorry. We go live every Tuesday, guys, at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is Cali time, and East Coast time, 9 p.m. All right. So if you're watching this and if you're new, welcome to the group. Go over all the videos of what I've been talking about, and I'll see you next Tuesday. All right, guys. Much love. Rico out.